Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show y'all how to copy and paste trade signals that we call out in the liberation community, specifically for the futures market. So this is the chart. This is the community here. I'm just going to type out a random signal. Alright, let's say, let me do this first. Let me just type it out. So 64, 54, 75. Okay. TP is at 6505.50. All right, cool. So let's say let's say I send this signal right here. Okay. So first thing you gotta understand for the liberation community, when you join the trading community, you're gonna see this section here. And when you first start, it'll say start here. You'll go through here, and when you get to this part where it says trading guidelines, it's going to show you the emojis that we use to signify what's going on. So if it's a telescope, it's not an active trade. We're just looking at it. We're watching it, right? This is just the area of interest we're observing, but we're not in the trade just yet, right? It's a potential setup. Okay, it just means that there's potential in this setup, but we're not actively in it yet. If I put the sword emoji like that, then that means we're actively in the trade. So we already got in. And then when we're in the trade already, whenever we give you updates, we'll put a shield emoji to let you know that when you check your phone and you get the notification, you know that this is a trade management update. So for here, I put the sword emoji, so this means this will be an active trade. When you see it, we're going to put the name of whatever the contract is and whether we're buying or selling. So the instrument, I'm sorry, I'm not contract, but the instrument that we're trading in this case would be ES, which is the S&P 500. So you go to whatever platform you're using. This is the prop firm Top Step. If you're using your own platform like Tradeovate or NinjaTrader to use your own capital, that's perfectly fine. It works the exact same way. But you're gonna go to the platform. You're gonna go up here to the top left or wherever you search for your instruments. Come here, and in this case, we're already on it. But you would just type in ES, as you can see, S&P 500 ES. Boom, you click on it, it'll pull you up on the chart. The next thing is I said we're buying it. All right. Now we tell you whether we're buying or whether we're selling, and we're gonna try our best to always give you accurate prices on like where we actually got in at, because sometimes futures can move fairly quickly. So in this case, the market is closed right now, so it's easier for me to explain this. But I said for my entry point is 64.70. The purpose of us giving you the entry point or giving you an area is so if you see that notification late, right, then you know when you check the chart if price is away from our entry point, you know whether or not it's too late for you to get in or not. All right. Now we give you the SL, which stands for stop loss. So you put your stop loss here, right, wherever that number is at. When it comes to trading futures, on the Top Step platform, you can't necessarily type in the exact number. You have to actually put in a dollar amount from what I've seen so far. So you would have to kind of get familiar with counting how much, money. Or let's just put it this way. The easiest way to do it is every single time a trade is sent out and you need to put a stop loss, you're going to come down here to where the trade position is at, down here at the bottom. You go to positions. It'll pop up right here. I don't even know if I can access any old ones. Right, these are my old ones right here. All right, entry price. Well, it ain't going to do any justice. But you'll come down here to positions. It'll line up over here. You'll see where it says risk to make, P&L, close, right? This section here that says risk, it'll have a number. and the number is typically going to be 0. You're going to double click it. You're going to type in a dollar amount, which I recommend you just type in 500 each time. And the reason why I say that, you type in 500, press the enter button, it's going to pop up the stop loss line on your chart. Once it pops it up, all you got to do is click it and drag it to the exact number that I put right here. So if the stop loss is 54.75, just come here, type in 500 so it shows up, and then drag it to that number 64.5475, which is right here. All right. You're not actually risking 500. Just type the number so it pops up. Type it and press the enter button. All right. And then we give you a TP, which stands for take profit. All right. This works the exact same way. Just come here, down here in position. Instead of pressing where it says risk, where the number is going to be 0, come over here to the right where it says to make. Double tap it. Type in a random number. Always, I recommend you type out like $500 to $1,000 just so the green line pops up, and then once it pops up, you put the line where the take profit is actually at based on the signal. After that, you smooth selling, you let everything play out, and then when price hits either take profit or stop loss, it'll automatically pull you out the trade. Okay. Now, obviously, you know how to press the buy or sell button over here on the right. All right, you just come over here and press either buy or you press sell. The amounts that you choose to get in with, that's going to be completely up to you. So the amount of contracts, whether you want to get in with 1 contract, whether you want to get in with 2 or 10 or whatever the case may be, that's completely up to you. I'm not going to tell you how much to risk, but you know how to press the buy or sell button, and now you know how to copy and paste the trade.